Jacob, just talk a little bit about how you feel now. I mean, are there things that you feel a lot better about with this team now, even though you still did lose a game? And is it going to get better soon, do you think?
100%. You could tell by this game that we're moving in the right direction. Um, we made minor mistakes down the stretch that we need to fix, but that just comes with experience. So as we play more games, we'll get better at that. But we're definitely moving in the right direction. We just got to keep pushing.
Chris Leach will come to you next.
Jacob, this was easily your best game in your Kentucky career. Since you were forecasted to be a redshirt in the beginning of the season, just what's been the biggest difference for these last couple of games for you? Is it confidence or just experience? What is it?
I mean, right now I'm just trying to do anything I can to help my team win, whatever it is. And we all have each other's back. We're all putting confidence in one another. So my teammates had my back, and they just told me, like, once I made my first shot, to keep shooting, to keep attacking, and to stay aggressive. So it was my teammates who helped me through this. And I'm looking to help my teammates wherever I can.
Tyler, you're up next.
Hey, Jacob, another close look for Olivier at the end of that game. What do you guys tell him just after that to try to keep his confidence up?
I don't think he lost any confidence in that shot. Coach always says we have buzzard luck, and I feel that's the definition of buzzard luck. The ball was in the basket, and it came out. We can't do nothing about that. That was a great shot. He shoots those every day. He's making 100+ shots from that spot on the court every day. So he knows just to keep shooting, and we just got to live with that.
All right, Jerry Tipton will come to you next.
Jacob, Dick Vitale on the broadcast was talking about how this was a must win for you guys, confidence-wise and resume-wise for the postseason. And somebody else said that to me. I'm wondering, how much you guys feel like your backs are getting up against the wall.
I mean, let's look at the positives. We're moving in the right direction, even though we lost. Like, we see improvement in the team and individually and everybody. So we just got to keep pushing. Yeah, our backs are on the wall, but that just makes us hungrier. We just want to get a win. And once we get that first taste of a victory, I think we'll be good.
Okay, John Hale will come to you next.
Jacob, it's guys that we didn't necessarily project to be big scorers are doing that so far. How much are you all kind of trying to carry the load as guys like BJ and Olivier get it going for themselves?
I mean, we can't expect one person or two people to score 25 a game. We all have to contribute, and we all need to have each other's back, whether one person goes off one game and another person goes off the other game. So it's not really based off one or two people. Everybody has to contribute in some way.
Kyle Tucker will come to you next, and then Dick Gabriel will come to you.
Calipari keeps talking about looking for leadership, and it seems like today was an example of Davion kind of giving that to this team. Obviously, he led you guys in scoring, but he was the guy that most often seemed like was diving across the floor, trying to make all those kind of hustle plays. How much has he sort of responded to the need, and is that something you guys feel like you can build on?
He's a great leader, I believe, because he does everything the right way, whether he's making mistakes. We're human, we make mistakes, but I believe he's a good leader. And in the games, he shows that he can be a leader. He's always doing the hustle plays. He's always scoring, and he just he looks out for his teammates. So I think he took on that role very well, and he'll continue to do that.
All right, we'll finish it up with Dick Gabriel.
Jacob, coach said he wished he had built a schedule with more games you guys could have won, called them confidence builders. What is the state of confidence on this team right now?
I don't think we lost any confidence. I'm going to have my coach's back. We could have won many of these games that we played. This isn't on him at all. We need to play better, and we are starting to play better. So we're not going to blame him making a tough schedule on our losses, because we could have won the games that we played. Our confidence right now is still high, I think, because we're moving in the right direction. Every day in practice, we're getting better, and we just got to keep improving every day.
All right. Thanks, Jacob, for your time. We'll have Davion Mintz here shortly.
Thank you.
All right, Kyle Tucker, we'll start you off.
Davion, how much have you felt like you needed to step into the leadership void here with the start, and obviously disappointed with the outcome today, but did you feel like you sort of took some ownership of the team today?
Yeah. I'm not really understanding the question though. Like,
just it seems like early on this team needed somebody to step in and take charge and just say, follow me. I'll lead the way. Do you feel like you have done that? And did you feel like you were especially doing that today?
Yeah. Like you said, we wish it would have turned out our way, but yeah, I feel like right now, it's kind of a necessity for me to be that guy to come out there and be the voice and kind of talk, and on both sides of the floor. But I don't know.
Larry Vaught, we'll come to you next.
Davion, there's no way I'm assuming you could even imagine 1-6 when you came to Kentucky. But with the way it started now, your play is picked up. What do you say to some of these younger guys that are really struggling? What can you do to help them? Or is there anything anybody else can do? They just have to get out of it themselves.
Yeah, I realize this is not about me. Like, this is a lot bigger than me. We all want to win. All of these guys here, none of us would have imagined this, but we just keep fighting. Like, we just got to keep fighting. At this point, we kind of throw away a record in our minds, and we just go out there and play basketball. And like Coach says, refuse to lose at this point.
Jerry Tipton will come to you next.
Davion, it was pointed out that you didn't get the ball much down the stretch, and you obviously were the leading scorer today. Would you describe the defense Louisville played on you, especially on that last play? Because Coach said the options were you or Olivier.
Yeah, I think most of that is my fault, though. Like, I wasn't more assertive to go get the ball and to, call one more when guys would penetrate. So I kind of take credit for why I didn't get the ball down the stretch. Coach, he drew up plays, he drew up things, and, and most times it was there. Our scheme kind of getting down late was to kind of pound it in the post and make options out of that, be able to kick it out and move it. But I feel like just going in and continue throughout the season, I got to be more vocal and make sure I can get the ball in my hands during, if I'm the guy that's feeling it that night to have it.
And Olivier, it's the second straight game. He didn't have a basket. What do you think's going on there?
I'm sorry, it was the second straight game. What again?
That he did not have a field goal. He did not have a basket. I believe it.
He's working really hard. Like, Olivier is really trying. And right now, it's a lot of, it could be a lot of pressure at the moment. But, Olivier is a great player. He's going to figure it out. We just got to find a way to keep him involved in our offense. We got to find a way to, get him involved early. Matter of fact, especially when there's mismatches for him. But like I said, we'll watch the film, and we'll figure that out going forward.
All right, John Hill, we'll come to you.
Davion, how big was it for just the development of this team to have guys like Jacob and Lance step up the way they have today and even last game too, in terms of what you guys can be if you do figure this out?
Yeah, it's super huge. Like, I'm super proud of Jacob. A guy who's, not always certain, like, hey, am I going to come in and get huge minutes this game? Coach Cal always tells him to stay ready. It didn't surprise me at all because Jacob had the best practice on the team this week. The past 2 days, Jacob wasn't saying, like, he didn't even like the same person, honestly. And Lance, he's always been a bulldog, a warrior. Like, he's probably one of our toughest players, honestly. So that doesn't surprise me either. We really need every single person on this team. And, you know, I know you guys didn't bring him up, but I mean, even Terrence Clark, like he's battling, like he's hurting right now. Like, his body is really in pain, and he's still going out there, you know, trying his hardest. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like we're fighting, we're still gonna keep our head down and keep running and let the outcome be what it is.